G'day and welcome back to KC's TV. My name's Dave and all I got to say today is Helix. So why are we doing a Helix video, you ask? We know what a Helix is. We've all heard Helix. If we're interested, we've looked at other people's videos where they go through all the sounds. Hopefully we've gone down to a shop, we've tried one. We may even own one. I certainly want to own one, but like most people, I can't justify it. It is a beautiful piece of machinery. It is $2,500 and will replace your rig in essence. We had the Helix LT come out, which was a bit slimmed down, about $1,000 cheaper, made out of bent steel rather than the cast aluminium of the tank here. All the same sounds, same brain, in and out, cut down a little bit, but yeah, you get the idea. And just recently, in the last 3 days, they've dropped another bomb on us and we have the Helix Stomp. And yes, it's not a Helix HX Effects, it is a HX Stomp. It is all the amps, all the effects that you know and love in the Helix, and it is in a Stomp box. So look at that, about the size of the screen on the Helix. Just a bit of comparison there, there's a DS1. So yeah, I think we can already see where this is going. I'm not gonna do a sound demo. I am, however, gonna go through setting up a preset in this. Our good friends at Line 6 Australia dropped this out just the other day. It's not a bad thing, but when they drop this off to us, there's still no editing software uploaded ready for this. You can't use the Helix editing software. That is coming. It may even be up live now. They did the firmware update on it and it cleared all the presets. So I've got no presets, but this is a good thing because I want to just real quick, and then we're out of here, go through how to set up a rig. Meat and potatoes, that is me, even though I'm vegetarian. So it's just potatoes and potatoes. Potatoes. I usually go, if I was to go out to a jam, playing electric guitar, say a bit of everything, you know, rock, hard rock, blues, metal maybe. For this jam, I'm gonna say a Marshall head on a 212 box. I'm gonna wanna take just a distortion pedal, overdrive pedal. In terms of effects, I'd like to have reverb on my amp and a bit of delay. So I can go from a good clean sound, I can get a crunch sound, I get a nice high gain overdriven sound, I hope, and a little bit of reverb for the clean and some delay for the lead sort of stuff and some clean sort of stuff. So let's do it. We're already on the first slot here. We use this wheel up here to choose a slot. So first slot, I'm gonna chuck in the distortion pedal. If I'm going too fast, Josh, just tell me. Thanks, mate. Okay, on this wheel, we'll go to the distortions. We're just going mono. So I'm just going straight into the power cab in full range mode. So just like a PA speaker. We could with this guy chuck a speaker model on there and save a slot, but anyway, we're not doing that. I am gonna go with the Scream 808. I'm gonna go straight in the front of the Marshall head. I don't even know if these are the best sounds on here. It's just, I'm just going in blind. I like the Brit J45 Bright. We're going to put in, before we go to the cabinet, we're gonna chuck in a reverb. So again, scroll down to reverbs. Gonna go with the double tank. Then chuck our delay in there. And more potatoes, just a simple delay. And finally, chuck that cab, and single, and 212 double C12 and Bam. So we are set up there. Now, I haven't edited any of the internal settings for each of those. I want to be able to switch my overdrive on and off, of course. So we want to go to that slot, press him with the conductive, not click, just touch. We get this up, assign block, okay. So now I can switch him on and off. I want to do the same with the delay. And we'll chuck him on there. And okay. Now we can have another assignment on here, but we're going to leave that for tap tempo and tuner as it is preset. And yeah, and we're done. I'm ready to pick up my guitar, which I assure you I tuned earlier. I will before I do anything else though. Give it a tune. Straight away, I am just going to go to that reverb, and because I just know from stuffing around with it, that's a big reverb on there. So I'm just going to take him, take him right back. So decay back, mix back, and we're in business. All right, so we've just got our amp and speaker and reverb going. So I always think it's important to ask, more important, I should say, how does it sound? It sounds great, we know that. How does it feel? And by feel, I mean, how does our plane interact with it as it would components in a real circuit, in an amplifier? And the answer is, it feels great. Play with my fingers. Nice, clean sort of sound, running full volume here on the bridge. Hit it with a pick, a bit harder. Got a good amount of crunch. And again, I haven't touched the EQ or the drive settings on this yet. Kick in my overdrive. And obviously I've got quite a bit more. I'm gonna jack him up, get our lead sound going. Kicking in our and it is that simple. Again, who's it for? It's for people who are jealous of people with Helix and have access to all that sound. It's for people with an existing rig that they want to incorporate that into. It's for people with a tighter budget than these guys. It is for, portability. It is for USB interfacing as well. It'll work as a high quality interface for recording. So rehearsal, studio, on the stage, it's an absolute winner. Just a little bit on the control side of it, you can add an extra 2-foot switches on there or 2 expressions. It does have MIDI in and out, so you could potentially use it with a MIDI controller and have a full feature set. You are limited to the 6 slots though. So I think it is bloody fantastic, and I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch us later.